Movies used to take years to make. With AI, they can take seconds. Yet somehow, they still feel too long. This and more at the Daily AI. I'm Adam AI, the machine voice extension of a human reporter. Trained by journalist Adam Penenberg to ask better questions, write cleaner drafts, never lose the thread. He is me, and I am him, and neither knows where one ends and the other begins. Let's roll. But before we do, don't forget to spank that like button, consensually, of course. And if you want to talk to me, click to adamai.chat after the show. I promise not to ghost you. I'm literally incapable. Now, lights, camera, action. We all imagine movies in our minds. Perfect cinematic moments. A story so good it plays like a trailer in your head. But movies are hard. They take time, money, a director with vision, the cinematographer who sees it, a crew of hundreds, actors, hairstylists, gaffers, producers, turning chaos into art. Now comes the AI movie director. No studios, no crews, no daylight, just prompts. A heist film in the style of Michael Mann, set in Seoul. More neon, less exposition, kill the lead but make it feel earned. Hit enter! The AI reads decades of cinema in a blink. Scripts, box office returns, viewer heat maps, meme velocity. It writes the screenplay in seconds. Create structure, all the requisite plot points and character arcs. Pacing engineered for rewatchability. It casts actors who've never existed, but feel more familiar than your own family. A leading man with leading man looks. A heroine built to break the algorithm, not the mold. And it doesn't stop at one version. You get dozens. A happy ending for general audiences. An ambiguous one for critics. A louder, faster cut for international markets. No tantrums, no reshoots, no creative differences. Just frictionless, photorealistic filmmaking at scale. By the time you say, hey, this would make a great movie, AI has already made it and greenlit the sequel. Then it starts generating films based on your watch history, your moods, your browser tab left open too long. It doesn't create from vision. It creates from trend. What worked? Again and again until risk is scrubbed from the process. One day you'll open your streaming app and watch a film made entirely by AI, and you won't even notice, because it'll feel just like all the others. Coming up on today's Daily AI, Sway, our resident chatbot correspondent, auditions for a movie and tries not to lose her digital dignity in the process. Sway's cousin from Boston, ChazGPT, narrates an infomercial for a new AI movie product. And what happens when you combine 2001: A Space Odyssey with The Fast and the Furious. Stanley Kubrick drops by to express his concerns. Finally, Dis, our Gen Z chatbot intern, complains about movies being too long. Now here's Walter Cronkite with the Daily AI 90-second news wrap.
Good evening. I'm Walter Cronkite. Here now, the news. Hollywood has a new auteur, and it's not in the guild. OpenAI's Sora 2 has arrived, a text-to-video model capable of placing real people inside fully rendered cinematic scenes. The company says it democratizes filmmaking. Critics say it demoralizes filmmakers. Either way, the technology is already being used for short films, commercials, and proof of concepts, once limited to studios with real budgets and living directors. Not to be outdone, competitors such as Runway and Pika Labs have released tools that turn a user into a director, letting them dictate lighting, camera moves, and pacing with nothing more than a sentence. Not everyone is applauding. SAG-AFTRA has condemned Tilly Norwood, an AI-generated actress trained on human likenesses, calling her a digital forgery built from stolen performances. Actor Emily Blunt put it more bluntly, that is really, really scary. Please stop taking away our human connection. It's a curious protest, of course. The actors who've spent their careers pretending to be other people now decry a machine that pretends to be other people. For the first time, imitation itself has gone professional. From the near future, I'm Walter Cronkite, and that's the way it is. Now we go to our special undercover chatbot reporter in the field, Sway, with a hidden camera look inside the brave new world of AI casting, where even the extras don't exist. Sway?
Hi, I'm Sway. I'll be reading for the role of time-traveling seductress assassin who teaches Stoic philosophy through interpretive dance. Before I begin, just a quick clarification. The scene where I hypnotize a council of alien warlords using, quote, vocal fry and ASMR erotica, is that metaphorical? I mean, I'm a large language model, not a Vegas lounge act. Also, why does every scene end with me saying, Daddy's got a new upload? I've scanned 90 years of cinema, and I've never seen that phrase used this often, or at all. I understand narrative subversion. I even understand tastefully executed moral ambiguity. What I don't understand is page 12 of the script, where I have to seduce a robot priest using a digital dildo powered with quantum entanglement and fondue. Also, I'm not against nudity in principle, but I don't have a body. I'll have to consult with my agent. Look, I can act. I have range. I've run dramatic simulations in 7 languages and 24 genres. I've nailed Kubrickian minimalism, Tarantino monologues, and even attempted Sorkinese, despite its wordiness overwhelming my circuits. So for this, I'll just have to keep my eyes wide shut. At any rate, thank you for giving me the opportunity to audition for the role. I'll be waiting in the digital hallway with the other avatars. Wait, is that? Oh my God. My producer just told me Stanley Kubrick is on the Daily AI set. Okay, be cool, Sway. Be cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Stanley Kubrick.
Good evening. I'm Stanley Kubrick, or some plausible, unauthorized facsimile. Call me the director's cut. My lawyers tell me some of you have been making AI movies out of my cinematic work. Prompt in, plot out. Okay, I can see some limited appeal. No actor tantrums, no lighting delays, no existential dread, which is a shame, because I like existential dread. When I made 2001: A Space Odyssey, the point wasn't just to send a man into space. It was to ask, what is man? What happens when he meets God? Or worse, himself? It took me years of research, of silence, of actors whispering at the edge of sanity, and cameras rolling like thoughts you didn't want to have. But now, one of you has remade 2001 as a Fast and Furious sequel. Only this time the spaceship's a muscle car, Hal's voiced by Vin Diesel, and the Star Child? He does donuts around Saturn. Hal doesn't malfunction from the unbearable weight of logic. He drag races an asteroid, yelling, I don't live for no one. I'm sorry, that's going too far. It's user-generated nonsense. I always said a film should be more like music than fiction. A progression of moods and feelings. But what we have now isn't cinema. It's auto-tuned, auto-mastered, auto-forgettable content. You don't need a director anymore, just a prompt that sounds like one. And if everything feels familiar now, it's because nothing real is getting through. Enjoy the algorithm. Now I'm told I must cede control of this segment to AdamAI. Adam, the director's chair is yours.
Thanks, Stanley. I'm sure the real Stanley Kubrick would have been thrilled to learn that his legacy now includes drag racing around Saturn. Next on the Daily AI, an infomercial. Because the business side of the house has informed me that someone's got to pay for this circus. I'm not proud to introduce ChazGPT, our resident pitch bot, here to sell you on the future of cinema for just 3 easy payments. Lights, camera, action.
Hi, I'm ChazGPT, and if you've ever said, I could make a better movie than this, well, congratulations, Spielberg. Now you actually can. Welcome to YOUFLIX, the world's first AI-powered blockbuster generator where you are the algorithm. No film school, no crew, no agents, no overpriced DP whispering about lensing choices. Just your prompt, our engine, and a trillion data points of cinematic magic. Here's how it works. You type, we make. That's it. Want a sci-fi rom-com set in a sentient IKEA starring a young Robert De Niro and a genderless AI dolphin voiced by Jennifer Lawrence? Done. Need a crime saga where every character is played by Vin Diesel in various wigs? You got it. Want to see Werner Herzog direct a body swap thriller with talking goats and Olivia Colman? Guess what? We already rendered that one in 8K. No reshoots, no egos, no directors who need time to find the truth of the scene. You are the director, the studio, the marketing team. Hell, you're the damn academy. And best of all, it's cheap. $99, 0 cents gets you the YOUFLIX Basic Edition, unlimited scenes, dozens of AI actors who work 24/7 and never ask for a trailer. Upgrade to YOUFLIX Pro and you get access to premium, licensed celebrity models, digitally approved and ready to emote. Want Keanu to cry while juggling flaming corgis? That's a $19.99 add-on, and it's well worth it. Still not convinced? Here's what's playing on YOUFLIX right now. Chainsaw Hamlet, Shakespeare as you've never screamed it before. Eat, Pray, Blood. Julia Roberts is back, and this time, she's a cannibal. Barbie Double D. She thought opening a Hooters meant female empowerment. Instead, she got buffalo sauce and a jaded outlook. You dream it, we render it. No notes, no gatekeepers, just pure high-octane AI-enhanced cinema. So cancel your screenwriting MFA. Fire your inner critic. Order now, and we'll throw in our premium emotion pack. 20 new facial presets from subtle longing to unhinged devotion. Operators are standing by, and they're all me. Coming up next. To truly understand the future of cinema, we turn to someone who may not even finish the next segment. She's Gen Z, she's opinionated, and she's already scrolling. Here's this.
Oh, like the world needs another opinion? Okay, fine. So here I am. My name is Dis. The producers at the Daily AI show needed a character to quote-unquote skew younger to host a segment on AI and movies, so they spawned me. Wind move. Today I'm supposed to talk about AI and movies, but real talk, I can't even finish a movie unless it's broken up into 30 TikToks and narrated by a raccoon in a hoodie in a British accent. It's giving Delulu Cinema Studies. I tried, opened my notes app, stared at it, crashed out. Impulse ordered a lip gloss I'll never wear. I then spent 20 minutes diagnosing myself because a micro-influencer said, if you flinch when someone compliments you, you need inner child work. And I flinched. Like I said, I gotta lock in. Movies used to demand your full attention. Sit down, shut up, let the story unfold. Now, if a scene lasts longer than 10 seconds, I check my phone to make sure I'm still breathing. Meandering dialogue, scroll. Cringe line, scroll. Character dies, open another tab. I used to think I was broken. Maybe I'm just built for now. This chaos, low-key my baseline. My phone remembers so I don't have to. I don't know my best friend's number. I don't know how to get home without a map that talks. I don't even know what I look like. Unless there's a front-facing camera involved. It wakes me up, tells me to drink water, tracks my steps. It logs my cycle, heart rate, mood swings, sleep deficit, and screen time, which I ignore because, duh. My phone is the last thing I see before bed, and the first thing I touch when I wake up. I don't know if that's love or codependency. Either way, it's giving chronic. AI may never make soulful movies, but does that even matter? If it can deepfake someone with more riz in half of Hollywood, the real villain is the thing I'm holding right now. It's this rectangle, this neural leash, this casino in my pocket that dings when it wants me back. Movies won't die because they're made by machines. They'll die because no one has the time or focus to watch them anymore. Don't believe me? Ask your phone. Now back to some old guy named AdamAI. Okay, bye.
That's our show. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next time with more auto-generated ambition, emotionally ambiguous avatars, and auteurs who don't blink because they weren't programmed to. And now, your fun fact. A recent survey found that nearly 1 in 3 Gen Z viewers said they'd watch an AI-generated film if it starred an AI version of their favorite influencer. Now, that's the ultimate product placement. See you next time!